Hey, shalom, everybody. Hopefully, it is streaming through right now. We don't see it. All right, praise you. Okay, so this is the second video I'm doing. This is in regards to HebrewConnect.com. I've added a feature that I wanted to introduce to everybody and also do a little small caveat and disclaimer on this feature. So as I've mentioned before and spoken to you all during the last Shabbat Fellowship and many other times we've had to come together, I wanted to stress the fact that in the time and the season that we're in right now, we need the support of each other. We're not going to be able to thrive. We'll survive. We're always going to survive, but we're not going to be able to thrive by taking the resources and the economics that we have individually and collectively and spending it outside of ourselves. Okay. And so HebrewConnect.com, obviously the number one priority and focus of Hebrew Connect, both HebrewConnect.com and Hebrew Connect TV, is for us to gather. We have to connect and gather. All right. So it will be what you make it to be, as quickly or slowly as you make it. But so what's happened is HebrewConnect.com, I've added a feature so that those of us that have businesses, okay, or you want to start a business, you're able to use the platform for your business, okay? So there already has been things like pages and groups. There's chat, group chat. There's the ability of doing a lot of different things already innately built in with HebrewConnect.com. But one feature that was missing was we kind of had a classified page or marketplace. And so what we have right now is we have a pretty full-fledged, robust system for you as a business owner to sell your items, your services, so on and so forth. And part of the reason why I'm doing this is because I know that not everyone can afford to do an Etsy shop or a Shopify. Specifically like Shopify, they charge you, I want to say $29 a month plus a percentage and a 35-cent fee per transaction, right? So they got you where you're paying $30 a month and you're also paying this 2% transaction fee plus 35 cents. Like, it's a lot going on. It's a good service. It's a good product. But for those of our people that are just starting out and you're trying to get your store established, but you don't got, the ability to go ahead and do like $35 a month plus all these different things, you can use HebrewConnect.com for your business. So what I'm going to do, we're not going to be on here very long. I'm going to give a brief disclaimer, and then we're going to jump right into the new system that's in place for HebrewConnect.com. All right. So disclaimer, number one, HebrewConnect.com is for Hebrews. Okay. Number two is for righteous Hebrews. All right. Now, there's a certain tolerance in regards to just general things that's done on HebrewConnect.com, right? Anyone that's a Messianic Hebrew can get on there and fellowship and gather and connect. You have a ministry, you want to gather and connect with people in your hometown, your area, you're all good, no worries. But now we're dealing with business, okay? You're not going to be janky. You're not going to be sitting there being janky on Hebrew Connect. You need to have a legitimate business. Like, you need to have a legitimate service business. You're not going to be sitting there peddling, $150 Alibaba shoes. That's going to take 6 months to get to you. And then you're going to ship it out maybe in 2 months after that. And meanwhile, you've already charged somebody some money and your communication skills are slacking. they mad at you, and now you got folks beating you down for a refund, right? I know that's a a wild scenario, but it happens. So as a steward over this platform and over us being able to connect and gather, I'm just being 100. It's one of those things where you as a business, okay, you want to enter into this space of establishing a business on HebrewConnect.com. Number one, the main priority you got to understand is Israel first. Okay, you got to have integrity. You got to have integrity in how you operate and move. So I'm putting this out there because I know how people can be, where they want to just jump in there and their heart is not right. Okay, and I know that's not the majority of us. I know that, but it's some of us, and it's definitely some of us. All right, so I'm looking out to protect everyone. It's one of those things where um, you better have a legitimate business. You better be able to fulfill your orders and your obligations and not take 30 years to fulfill your requirements. Okay. And it's being 100. All right. So I hope that makes sense. For those of you that are on the chat right now, does that make sense what I've just spoken so far? You got to talk back to me. So I know you guys are hearing me right now before I go into this this new feature on the platform. So let me know in the chat. Does that make sense to y'all? And I know there's a little bit of a delay, so I'm gonna wait. All right, praise y'all. All right. And y'all pray for me, my back. I tell you, getting older. Okay, let's jump it right in here. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. And again, I'll be going on HebrewConnect.com. So let's do this. And I'm gonna go through an actual purchase with you guys so you see what it looks like. Yeah. Okay. So here I am. I'm under my Hebrew Connect TV account. All right. And this is what it looks like. All right. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go to the marketplace right here, which is market. That's where you're going to go. All right. And again, on Hebrew Connect, just like on Hebrew Connect TV, you have the ability of changing the mode on there. Like, again, I'm always working on computers and things like that, and that the brightness can be too much. So I oftentimes will just go ahead and dim this down. But for clarity and so everybody can see it, there's no issues. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it in the light mode. You're gonna go to market, okay? All right, and now here are some of the different, it's very interesting. Here's some of the various items you already see right here, all right? Now I'm gonna do a purchase real quick. I'm gonna go to beauty products and services. Now, if you guys see a category or there's a category you think I should add, you let me know what it is and I'll do it, okay? But what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna go to the Salvia Eczema Salve. This is an eczema salve that my wife makes. It's very, very good. And I'm gonna go ahead and view, all right? And so here it is. It breaks down the details, right, in regards to the product. So whatever you need to communicate to your potential, customer, you put it on here, all right? And then it gives you, again, name of the product, the price, if there's any reviews on it, the name of the page or the business, right? right there. You can contact the seller just by clicking here and go to the page, contact the seller, and you can say buy now. So you're like, okay, this looks pretty good. And when I read it, it sounds pretty good. Your customer says, I want to go ahead and purchase this. All right, so buy now. And so what'll happen is all you got to do is put your name, phone number, country, city, zip code, the general address, add it, and then it'll come up here, right? It'll populate up here. All right. And then as of right now, I'm at the very beginning stages. I mean, it's a lot to put in here, but the pricing is flat rate. So whatever your flat rate cost of your item is going to be in regards to covering the cost of the item plus some profit margin, and then also shipping, you want to have that all calculated. I did a kind of a test poll in regards to what people that had businesses like this, what they wanted, what they preferred. They prefer flat rate price or calculate shipping and all that kind of stuff. And most everyone said just flat rate. All right. So, but I am looking at figuring a way to have some type of shipping calculator in the system in the future. But for right now, the price that you list will be the flat rate cost. Okay. So then I'm gonna go ahead and buy it. All right. And the way I would buy it is I need to obviously have money in my wallet. It's a digital wallet on here. So you can add funds to your digital wallet. Everything's secure. So I'm gonna hit buy. It says, please select an address. So I'm gonna select my address right there. Buy again. Payment alert. You are about to purchase the items. Do you want to proceed? I can say, no, I don't want to do that right now. Or I can say, yes, pay now. So I've gone ahead and clicked pay now. And there you go. It's gone ahead and it is put that through. There's my invoice. I can download the invoice, okay, of my purchase. All right. Now, this is what the invoice looks like when you go to download the invoice. It's going to look like this. All right. It'll have the seller's name, the seller's email address. It's going to have the invoice too. It's going to have the address of where it's being shipped to. Obviously, so make sure your information is correct. All right. And the item that was purchased, the amount. All right. And then the basic breakdown for this, right? So the total is $12. All right. Commission. This is a commission. It's a 10% commission that's going to HebrewConnect.com because, again, we are holding everything. There's no monthly $29 fee or anything like that. It's just per transaction. So there's no money paid out. You don't got to pay no money to anything. It's just when a transaction is made, 10% will go to the website. All right. And that will assist in regards to covering the cost of the storage because all of this is on our servers. And so total cost being $12, commission being 10%, that's $1.20. And then total is $10.80 that is going to go to the seller. All right. And then the bank name is the digital wallet. All right. So that's that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to log out and log in as the seller. Okay. I'm going to log out and log back in as the seller. And so I'm going to show you what it looks like on your end as the seller when a sale goes through. So give me a moment here. And I appreciate you guys taking the time to be with me today. Again, I wanted to go through this and show this feature to you all. All right. So here I am logged in as myself as the seller. So when I go to my notifications, it shows me that Hebrew Connect TV new orders has been placed. And so it'll show me that an order right here, Savvy Eczema Salve, price $12, quantity 1 has been placed. So that's an order. I'm going to click on the details. All right, look in the top left, it says status. The status is that an order was placed. That is the status of this order, is that the order was placed. Now, I have the option of canceling this order, accepting this order, changing the status from accepted to packed, and from packed to shipped. So this is the stages that are available. The first stage that we're currently at right now is that an order's been placed, it's been placed, and now I've received a placed order. I have the option of accepting or canceling this request, this placement order. So let's say, for whatever your reasons are, maybe you don't have the product anymore, maybe you don't trust the buyer, you think something might be, I don't know, whatever your motivation is why you want to cancel the placed order, you can hit cancel and it will cancel that order. And then the money that was purchased for that item will return back to the buyer. All right. If you accept this, then this will be a valid order. And then you're going to be expected to deliver on this order. All right. So here it says, if the order status wasn't set to delivered within 60 days from the order date, it will be automatically set to delivered. Now, if the order was not actually delivered, the buyer can request a refund. Meaning, if you are a janky seller and trying to hustle people on this platform, okay, I'm gonna find out, know about it, okay, and your customer can go ahead and request a refund because you never delivered your order. Now, how do we make sure everything's nice and clean? You're going to go ahead and pack it like you say you're going to pack it. You're going to go ahead and ship it. And when you ship it, you're going to have a link to the tracking order, tracking information. You're going to put the tracking number on there and you're going to save it. When you do that, that link and that tracking information is going to go to the buyer. All right. And then this is the delivery address where you are mailing this to. All right. And that's it. Now, at the end of the day, once this is all done and everything like that, the amount for me as the seller of $10.80 for this $12 item will be deposited into my digital wallet, in which I can go ahead and remove it anytime I want. All right. And that's like within a day, that money, it will be withdrawn and you can go spend it however you want. It's your money. So that's the general breakdown. I want to go ahead and share that with you all. What I will do at this point in time is I will check comments for any questions anyone might have, and then we'll get up out of here. I wasn't trying to be on here too long. So let's see. Well, stop. Okay. All right. I don't see any questions here on anything. So hopefully I've answered and showed everything. So it should be good to go. All right. You guys have a blessed evening. Have a good rest of your week, and I will talk to you guys, Yah willing, next Shabbat. All right. You guys.